Welcome back to Mythic Ocean. Today's episode should be a whole lot more eventful. I mean, in the sense of, like, more new events and plot twists and finding out more about the world than last time. Last time was just kind of rambling about the mechanics of the game that I think I understand now, or the endings and how they work, and messing around with the giving pages to Gnosis mechanic. So now we can get into the endings, but first, Alethea actually managed to get some dudes out here. And I don't know, maybe I should have, like, teleported back right away, right when I said dedicate all your time, just, like, go straight back to Alethea. Would she have been here, or would she have been doing something else? Probably not. I don't know, but we haven't talked about... I might test that out as well, but also first. Yeah, cool. I just realized I didn't test if this chair could spin, and it can. Can you, like, do anything else here? Yeah, you can. You can push that around, and this as well. Fuck your bottles. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so Alethea, what do you say now? Oh, I have achieved something truly extraordinary. Do tell, this is new. Well, as you suggested, I've been putting as much time as I can into studying the breach. The modifications I made to your teleporter to send you to the depths, I had to say it, but I managed to do it, started me thinking about things in a new way. And sure enough, when I went back to my old teleportation work, I found I was no longer stymied? Stymied? I have no idea what that word means. Sometimes all you need is time away from a problem in order to make progress. I mean, I get what it means, I just don't know the word. That's great to hear. Indeed, but it gets even better. At long last, I was able to pinpoint the flaw in my process that sent those poor creatures to the breach. And that allowed me to locate the breach itself and open a temporary gateway from here to there. Before I knew it, the missing ones began emerging, so now Alethea has the power to open gateways. I wonder if she'll say that in the ending, like in the ending she was like, how did you also know how to make portals the entire time and you didn't tell me? But now, like, she can do it too. I went out to greet them and urged the rest to come through safely. Once they were all accounted for, I closed the gateway permanently. My friend, this story has a happy ending thanks to you. Well, thanks to you, I would say. If not for you, I never would have made these discoveries. I can't even begin to express how grateful I am. Of course, Alethea, I'm very glad things turned out this way. As am I, more than you know. But I also wanted to get your thoughts on some concerns I've had recently, and now you talk about this. Maybe another time. Yeah. So now it's the same. That's interesting. So, like, actually not siding with Gnosis, just to me, kind of seems like the better choice here. But it's not like you need the 4 pages, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, Gnosis gets a slight bit of power. Probably won't affect anything, but I don't know. Maybe there's something you can only do if, like, Gnosis has no power whatsoever. Probably not, but it's an interesting thought. And we'll just say all of this the same again, even though it doesn't matter. Also, she doesn't say anything about, like, how the fabricator works, right? Because it was like, oh. No, I guess not. I think the fabricator was like, you had a question like, what the hell? Hello? There we go. Weird. There was a question like, how can you make something out of nothing? And she was like, oh, I can't tell you that. If I did, we would be here all day. But yeah, here we go. Hi. Hey again. Works for me, I guess. I didn't really do that. I didn't help. Okay, but stop. Where is that that other guy, the, like, leader of the bunch. This is the crab. It's this one. I can't believe we're really back. I said this one, but I guess now it's even more, like, this I said last time, but now this is more true than ever. I wish I could say I didn't do anything, it was just Alethea. But don't sweat it, no need to thank me. Of course there's a need for it! Thank you, thank you! If it wasn't for you, we'd still be stuck in that awful place. That's a hero in my book. Yeah, Alethea is nothing. Wait, what was that? If there's something you're looking for in this ocean, I hope you find it someday. Huh. I don't know if I read that. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to do here. No other dialogue change. You're on the top. And the whale. Yeah, okay. Now, before I quit this and get an ending or two, if I can, let's just... So I've given all the pages here, right? I want to make the crown. You have 4. Come back when you have 10. So yeah, we can't do anything with those pages. Can't, like, give them to Alethea or whatever. But start the new world. And then I'm just gonna check, like, what happens when Alethea talks. If she'll mention anything different about me being able to open a portal. That's really the only thing I want to see. Oh, you can't skip here. You just have to click. Oh, that's kind of even worse. Takes a while. Oh. Wait, Catcher and Esty are first? Why not Amar? Oh, that's weird. New friend, we were wondering what happened to you. Oh, because Amar is the creator? Why? No. No, that's not. Or is it like, does it go in the order of, like, how likely they are to be the creator or something? Like, now, like, last time, I got Amar, then Catcher and Esty, then Alethea, and then Lutra, and then Gnosis, because Gnosis took over. But then, like, when I didn't give Gnosis the pages, Gnosis was nowhere to be seen, and then Lutra at the end, because Lutra was the most powerful. So maybe it's like, Alethea was the second most, Catcher and Esty were the third most, and Amar was the least, or something at that point. I have no idea. Maybe it's random, I don't know. Yeah, wish them well. There's Amar. So Amar is not the creator, obviously. Okay, this is fine. Just wanna talk to Alethea. There she is. You can open portals too? Yeah. Okay, that's nothing. And yeah, there's Lutra. Alright, so this is the same ending. Don't need to finish this. Now, let's just go back and... Which save was it? Was it this one? I think it was this one that I prepared. So here, we have 14 pages, right? Yeah, 14 pages. I can make a silver crown. But I'm not gonna make one now, because I just want to see then, if we just start the new world. This is with everything done, as far as hold on, we can even check. Need more time. Everything is done, as far as I know. I've made exactly the same choices on everything, except just giving the pages to Gnosis. I didn't do that. So, start the new world, and it'll probably be Lutra. Amar first, this time? I wonder if that means anything. The order they show up in. Yeah! Now it's Amar Alethea. Or was it that? last time? Maybe it was Amar, Alethea, Ketri, Nesti, then Lutra. Also, it's kind of weird. I was thinking, like, if Lutra got the power of creation and Lutra only thought about food and its kin, like, wouldn't they just make a planet that had instantly growing vegetation that, like, defies the laws of physics or whatever? Or just, like, something, somehow, some way, make something that grows, like, absurdly fast and would sustain them? Like, I feel like, surely you can do that with a power of creation if that's the one thing that they were thinking about when creating the world. They would make it a world that could supply endless food and, like, sate endless hunger, I feel. It's just kind of weird that this even became a problem. Yeah. This is the same, so I think we can probably just skip ahead now and try different choices, because yeah, I've done this, and if we go... Actually... I think I kinda do need to finish this anyway, just for the testing. I mean, I could just do 2 other endings and it would be fine, but we might as well just click past this quickly. I just want to, like, confirm. It'll show up in the epilogues, and then we load the same save and get a different ending. Does that also show up in the epilogues or not? If I even can. Maybe I can't get a different ending. I mean, I imagine I can. I think I've been pretty balanced. I just realized, was this game made by 4 people? That's pretty impressive. At least it's a quick credit sequence. There's not much to it. When you start a new game on this save file, all the illustrations you've collected... Yeah. Okay. Great. So there's that. And we'll load this save now. Epilogues, we now have Scourge in Cycle 1. Now, if I then continue and just get a new ending, will that take its place or be in addition to it? That's the real question. So, who should we give the crown to now? I mean, I guess I'll just go down the list, really. I don't think I need to do it any differently. I mean, obviously we'll skip Lutra, because that's pointless. And giving it to Gnosis I don't think matters. I tried that and just got Lutra anyway. So, yeah, let's... Oh man, But I wonder, what if you give Gnosis... Shit! Ah, no! That's another thing I need to test now! If you don't give Gnosis the pages for... I mean, I guess giving those 4 pages to make him save the people in the breach gives him the power, right? Like, that gives him lightning as well. But if you don't do that, and then give him the pages for the memory stuff, and give him only enough to, like, I don't even know, to 14 or to 10 or something, and then give him the crown? Would that tip the scales? Probably not. That would be a lot of testing. Maybe I'll do that on my own, because that's a lot to go through. You have to, like, first do it without him saving the people in the breach, and then go to 14, do the silver crown. Does that tip the scales? If not, then go to 10, give the normal crown. Does that tip the scales? If not, give the 4 pages to help save the breach, then give him the silver crown, which I think I did already. Does that tip the scales? And then give him, like, whatever it is, 2 more. Yeah, I think it's 2 more, so you could only do it once, and then a 10 crown. But, man, I think I want to test that, but okay, let's get an ending. Let's get Amar, if we can. Whoa! Stop! Damn it! I didn't want to do that! Stop! Stop skipping! Stop it! Stop! Fucking stop skipping! I hate that you can't just stop skipping. We actually can't do anything. It'll just keep skipping until, like, you have time to click this. I don't understand why that's a thing. It should just be like, if you press the shift key when nothing is happening, it will stop skipping. It'll just toggle the skipping mechanic. I don't know, that's annoying. The skipping mechanic could definitely use a little bit of refinement. Good choice, buddy, and with that, we send it on its way. Okay, that's exactly the same, so no point. There was no need to even panic, but whatever. Oh, what? Skip? I can? Oh. Lutra. Damn it! But why? Well, that's interesting at least, that there is a skip mechanic for that part, because it knew that this is exactly the same. You're not, like, missing anything. Huh. But then, stop that, I guess. Wait, reload checkpoint? Where's that? Talk about the crown? Ah. Okay, well that's convenient, though I guess I should already make the silver crown. So, Amar, even with a silver crown, does not have enough. Oh man, if we had done the gold crown then, and not given the 4 pages, maybe that would have been enough? Crap. I guess I need to do that too. But we'll test these ones, just see if anyone is close enough. Because, like, wasn't Ketra and Esti kind of like close? Like, oh, it's probably between Ketra and Esti and Lutra. So yeah, if we give it to Ketra and Esti, maybe they can overthrow Lutra, because I don't understand, how could Lutra have so much more sway in this world? I just really don't feel like it happened that way, but I guess it did. Because yeah, again, I guess there's a difference between him liking us more and just being more powerful. And somehow I just gave Lutra all the power in the world. So I can still skip. Do I want to? I guess so. Ah! There we go! Wait, but... shit. Now Yeah, I do need to reload checkpoint now. Because I want to see what Lutra says when he's not the god. I mean, I guess it's the same as for Gnosis, but... either way, let's just check that. And now we'll see what happens, since Lutra does not agree with this, but Amar and Alethea probably do. Is that gonna be the compromise ending, or what? Yeah, like, what if you get all 3, like 3 different gods to be super selfish, but then you get the one god you want to be, like, selfless and think about the betterment of everyone? Would they still just have war because they're like, fuck this shit, I want to be in control and have the power? Ah man, there's so many, like, edge cases to test, and I'm not sure I'll be able to do it all. And finally, at that point, only Ketra and Esti remained, and somehow I knew this meant they had been chosen as the creators. Sure enough, the view shifted once more, and Ketra and Esti materialized. And it's the same there. New friend, yep. Okay. The twins seemed like they were considering this news carefully. We'll get to make a whole world? However we want? Wow, this is crazy. New friend, we dunno if we're ready for something like this. I told them not to worry, and that I do my best to prepare them for the journey ahead. Then I asked if Ketra and Esti had any thoughts on what kind of world they'd be making. Well, we don't know for sure yet, but we're thinking someplace fair, someplace better than where we came from. I explained I'd be there to write the events of history, and they could always talk to me about how things were going if they wished. That's so cool, new friend. You're gonna be really good at that. Gonna be? I've been doing it all along. We can't wait for the new world now. And if you're gonna be there to help us, we're not scared about being the ones to create it either. I told them I was glad for that and wished them well. They're such good kids. My head was swimming with possibilities for how the new world might turn out. But of course, the decisions were all up to Ketra and Esti now, not me. So I gathered my things and prepared to record what happened. Yeah, so this is kind of shitty. I don't want to press the skip key, because then I miss out on everything leading up to now, which is just bad. I wouldn't have gotten to read that. Yeah, here we go. This world was mostly desert, with the occasional large natural oasis to break up the monotony of the dunes. The mortals made their cities near the oases. Even from far away, you could see the beautiful mansions and palaces they built from polished sandstone. We'll make a world different from our own! And then it's the same as they know, but I mean, I guess it's familiar to them, and it's more about, like, how things are done, not what it looks like. The mortals who commissioned these structures and lived in them had everything they could ever want, while the people who worked hard to build them had little money or influence. What? What are you talking about? Wasn't that the whole point? Ketcher and Esti remembered how their parents treated the people outside the palace. They didn't want to see the same thing happen in their own world all over again. To them, it seemed like the main reason their parents were able to rule unopposed was because of the powers they had. Moving things with their minds, shooting lightning from their fingertips, stuff like that. What if everyone had powers? Uh-oh, Ketcher and Esti wondered. Just like us and our mom and dad. Wouldn't that be way more fair? So the twins gave powers to every single mortal. Oh, dear God. One day, each mortal woke up to find they had a remarkable ability. All the powers were very different. They created the X-Men. But this didn't have quite the effect Ketcher and Esti hoped for. At first, there was lots of chaos, while some people learned to use their powers faster and more effectively than others. In time, mortals who mastered their powers took it upon themselves to train those of the new generation who were still getting used to them. Or alternatively, it's Hero Academia. But those who had the best grasp of their powers still tended to make the rules of society, whether they were compassionate or not. You know, it's kinda dangerous that the mortals have to figure out these crazy powers all by themselves. I should find a way to help! Yeah, that's the difference, I guess. Amar would just say, like, that's too bad, if Amar was different. Once Amar had a good grasp, so maybe they'll actually, like, manage to make this a good ending. But maybe not without Lutra's help, and Lutra won't help, so... Oh man, yeah, there's a lot that could potentially change here. Once Amar had a good grasp of their own abilities, wow, Amar just gets, like, powers too? It wasn't long before they began teaching mortals how to use theirs safely. Amar's training academy, it's Hero Academia, became well known the world over for being one of the best places to master your God-given powers. Ketri, Esti, this world of yours constantly surprises me. How do these powers work? I don't think anyone fully understands them yet. Alethea had to confess that the powers the twins bestowed upon the mortals fascinated her, though in practice they weren't exactly the safest. So she became the twins' lead researcher and helped by studying people's powers, as well as developing restrictions on their public use. In the far reaches of space, Lutra had given birth to thousands of offspring. Driven by their limitless hunger, they stripped many planets. This is all the same. Set their sights. Okay, I should probably read it anyway, though. They knew, I mean, this is new. They knew Ketcher and Esti's society wouldn't allow them to continue eating as they pleased, so they decided to launch an attack on it. These ones hunger always. Freedom to devour is desired. God damn it, Lutra. For fuck's sake. So they organized a rebellion. A war ensued with the goal of overthrowing Ketcher and Esti. Lutra and the Moths multiplied swiftly, yeah, and it's like, it shows all of the people that fight, and now it's just Lutra. Yeah. And there you go. And this is the resistance. Ketcher and Esti didn't want to fight, but they were ready to do so if need be. They organized an army of their most skilled followers, trained in the use of their powers for combat, and met the rebellion's challenge. On the battlefield, the twins themselves were like living storms, bringing the wrath of lightning, wind, and rain upon all those who dared to fight them. Alethea also joined the fray, arming herself with mighty weapons that focused the sun's power into deadly beams. Though Amar was reluctant to take part in the war, they felt driven to help end the fighting as soon as possible. so they assisted the mortal troops by ensuring everyone was well fed and in good health. Well, there you go. Devastation was wrought upon the mortal world. The earth was burned and scorched, rendering large areas of the planet inhospitable. Many people and animals perished, and it pained the twins greatly to see their world suffer. In the end, the rebellion's resistance was not enough, and the twins' forces triumphed, putting an end to the hostilities. We wish you hadn't tried to fight us like this, Lutra, but it's over now, and we have to make sure it doesn't happen again. Banished! With heavy hearts, the twins banished Lutra and the moths, nullifying their godhood and cutting off all contact with them. At least they didn't kill them. Hi, Gnosis! As for Gnosis, although they wished to seize the gift of creation and shape reality to their liking, all their data indicated such an uprising would not succeed. So Gnosis remained hidden in the depths, biding their time and waiting for the perfect opportunity. That's weird that Gnosis didn't have that happen in the Lutra ending. I guess because the rebellion actually succeeded in the Lutra ending, because Lutra was the weak link there, or like the wrong one. But like if there's a rebellion with at least one god, I guess Gnosis is like, that's not enough for me to take over. Huh. With the twins maintaining control, the world remained governed by the use of people's powers. Early on, Ketri and Esti tended to focus on the times when compassionate mortals were the ones making the rules. But as uprisings occurred and dynasties rose and fell, there were many brutal and cruel ruling classes as well. The twins grew used to this ebb and flow. In the end, they felt it was still better than the same group of people always ruling over the others. And so the mortals will live, aligning themselves with whichever faction uses their powers as they would use their own, until the cycle begins anew. So that's not a compromise, that's just theomacy again. What does compromise even mean? Wait, powers for all? Oh yeah, that's the Ketri and Esti ending. Oh, and it just skips the credits? Epilogue Powers for All can be rewatched from the Epilogue menu. Wow! Wait, so load? Hey! It does work like that. Alright, nice. So, I'm not gonna do it this way then, but this is really good to know that this is a thing. So, I guess I could still try and just, like, side with Alethea, just to see if that works, but I guess I don't need to. So now I think I have everything I want. Also, I guess, let's just check. Yeah, Powers for All. Witness the Powers for All ending. Okay, that's kind of pointless to read out. I probably won't do that in the future. But yeah, so now we've confirmed that this is a thing you can do, and you can get many in Cycle 1 and whatever. So because of that, I'm probably going to just commit to that one save I already started in Cycle 2, where I had gotten Gnosis's ending. After that, I guess we'll do one playthrough where, again, I do, like, full indulgement as far as I can, and everyone's, like, the worst version of themselves or whatever, and we'll see how many different kinds of endings I can get in that, and then I'll do one where I try to do everything, like, harmoniously, and we'll see if I can fucking get Lutra to stop being a little bitch, and then we should be able to get the remaining endings there. Maybe except for, like, compromise, or I don't even know, like, we'll have to see how you even get that. But that is very reassuring, so that means, like, you'll probably only need to do maybe 3, possibly 4 playthroughs or something like that to get everything, assuming you do it correctly. Because, yeah, it's not, like, one ending per cycle, and then that's all you get. And yeah, they even skipped the outro and everything, so that's great. Once again, this game is impressing me in how, like, extremely just well put together it is. So, join me next time. This was all just, like, a bunch of testing from since the first ending until now. It was just, like, kind of figuring out how the game even works, how we're gonna go about doing things. And we got a couple of endings as well, which I think is fine. I mean, I'll get them all in the end anyway, but now we know how things go. And I have these backups in case I need them, if I want to, like, make the gold crown instead and see if that makes any difference for Amar or for Alethea or whatever. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time in a new cycle, trying to do things very differently, as different as I can, basically. Except for Lutra. Bye-bye!